It's the hub. Today we're talking about Akindele Bello Oluwafunke Ayotunde, popularly known as Funke Akindele or Jenifa. Hailing from Lagos State, the Nigerian actress's career started in the sitcom I Need to Know, which ran from 1998 to 2002. With such a successful career thus far, we at the Hub are here to give you a quick rundown on the top five Funke Akindele movies of all time, the top five Jennifer movies of all time. And yeah, in an order from five to one, we're going to start with number five. So, number five on our list is Sherikoko. Here we follow the marriage journey of Hijack, played by John Okafor, aka Mr. Ibu, and Angelina, played by Funke Akindele. This comedy is the comedy details the couple moving in together, trying to navigate life whilst they're having the normal madness that Mr. Ibu and Jennifer will have. So it's your go-to type of wonderful comedy. So that's number five. And number four, we have Maami, directed by Tunde Kelani. This movie saw Funke Akindele win the Best Indigenous Actress at the 2013 Nollywood Awards. The movie detailed the journey of an international soccer player, Kashimowo, aka Kashi, as he was addressed in the movie, who comes to terms with his painful childhood whilst reflecting on his mother's love for him, despite deprivation and poverty they experienced growing up. His mother, in this case, was Funke Akindele. The movie received four nominations at the 7th African Movie Academy Awards and six at the 2013 Nollywood Movie Awards, also winning awards at the 2013 African Magic Viewer Choice Awards and 2012 Zumba Festival Awards. At number three, we have Omogeto The Saga, probably the most recent on the list, shot in 2020 and directed by Funke Akindele and JJC Skills. Here we see Funke Akindele play the role of Lefty, who together with our squad from the ghetto were just getting into trouble every time, just looking for wahala in the hood. It's like a gangster comedy, really good comedy. Now on to number two, we have A Trip to Jamaica, directed by Robert Peters, released in 2016. The movie follows the journey of the newly engaged couple in their relatives' residence outside Nigeria. The couple in this case being Akpos, played by Ayo Makun, aka AY, and Bola, played by Funke Akindele. The movie setting ends up in the US where they eventually end up in Jamaica and the whole culture shock. So that's where like the bit of comedy comes in. And the movie has to just be on the list just because it broke the record set by 30 Days Atlanta as the highest grossing Nigerian movie of all time. So off its success alone, it just has to be on the list. So at number one, this shouldn't come as a shocker, but to anyone who doesn't know what number one is what got Jennifer, is what got Funke Akindele her nickname as Jennifer. And at number one, we have Jennifer. Where do we even start? From the actual movie itself to the comedy series that has followed, Jennifer has become not only a staple, but a classic in the Nollywood industry. Originally released in 2008, the movie told the story of Suliat, who was played by Funke Akindele, a young village girl who moves to the city to enroll in university. Suliat is a local champion in her humble hometown, Ayetoro. She's the most popular babe of them all and highly influential amongst her peers. She now gains admission into the University of Lagos and moves there with like massive expectations. Like her parents are expecting a lot, she's expecting a lot. At university, she's not really cool for her style or lack of style because she was doing everything. Her accent and her manner of speaking. Then she meets up with the cool girls on campus. Things begin to change and Suliat is now transformed into Jennifer. That movie is a classic. And there you have it. That's our list of the top five Funke Akindele movies of all time, aka Jennifer. As always on the hub, we have a special mention. And this week's special mention is The Wisdom of Thomas. with main characters in Kemowo, aka Sophia, and Funke Akindele, aka Jenifa. In your spare time, check out this movie. Classic. Not your typical. You're probably you heard those two names. You're probably expecting comedy. No, not your typical. Really good movie. It's such a good watch. It's a different type of watch. Not what, not your typical just here and there comedy. It's not even a comedy. It's a really good movie. That's our special mention for the week. And until next time, it's the Hub.